Hi, I'm Jane Wesman, your book marketing pro and founder of Jane Wesman Public Relations. Today, I'm speaking with Aleya Harris. She's an international award-winning speaker, a consultant who helps business leaders, executives, entrepreneurs, authors learn how to create their own talks, how they can become authentic speakers. And she's the author of a brand new book called Spark the Stage. Aleya, hi, how are you?
I am doing wonderfully, Jane. How are you doing today?
Great, great, thank you. Aleya, tell me a little bit about your book, Spark the Stage. I know it's connected also to a program or coaching that you do called Spark the Stage. So tell me a little bit about it. Interesting title. Why don't we start there? Why Spark the Stage?
So, Spark the Stage, master the art of professional speaking and authentic storytelling to captivate, inspire, and transform your audience all came from the fact that my friend one day said, "You just spark. You spark within me the things that you spark within other people." And so then my tagline as a strategic storytelling consultant became the spark for your spark and as a speaker.
Well, I think many of us would like to be speakers, but as you know, isn't speaking one of the biggest fears that people have? So, what do you think holds most people back from becoming professional speakers?
There are several things. The first thing is that they don't think that their story is valuable. They say things like, "Oh, well, I mean, I've been through divorce," or, "I was laid off." But isn't everybody like, "Oh, everyone's divorced or everyone gets laid off. Why do I need to tell that story?" And I tell them that every story is different and unique, especially because every storyteller is different and unique. And the people in the audience that might connect with you, Jane, may not connect with me. Or the people that connect with you, listener, may not connect with the next listener that's on the other side. It's all about filtering the story through your life experience to pull the lessons that you learned. The other one is just a lack of clarity. People get scared when things are unsure, unknown. They don't know what to say. They don't know where to put their hands. They don't know where to stand. They don't. So it's the ignorance of the craft of telling a story from the stage and telling a keynote or presenting in front of a group of people that makes people unsure. But the most important thing that keeps people from being on stage is that they don't know themselves. They don't know who they are. The first part of my course, the first part of my book talks about getting real. And there's essence expeditions or different exercises that I use to help people understand that they are more than the shoulds that people put on them. You should be this, you shouldn't be that. They are more than their own limiting beliefs. They're more than their demographics, their gender, their race, their height, their age, where they live, their socioeconomic class. They're more than that. Because they're still walking in the murky place of being shrouded by all of that crap, they're not able to step on stage with any clarity.
Wow. So basically, what you're saying is that to become an authentic speaker, someone that has a message and a lesson and that can engage an audience, you have to know yourself first. So is that step one to either creating a career as a speaker, or perhaps, for example, my clients are all book authors. So if they want to speak about their books, they actually need to understand who they are. And I'm thinking what you're saying is lead off the talk with some kind of a personal story. Is that the way it works? You begin with something that happened to you that the audience can relate to.
I like to use the frameworks that I talk about in my book, which actually lead with the problem that the audience is experiencing. So you capture them because we're dealing with narcissists with short attention spans here. Even you, Jane, and even me, when we are audience members, we want to know that it's about us and it's about us 5 minutes ago and 5 minutes from now. So in order to captivate their attention, you have to really, from the beginning, make it about them. And then you tell a story about how you can relate to them and why you are the one to guide them along their journey. Stories create connection And you grab their attention by saying, I understand your problem. Then you grab their attention again by articulating, and I've been through this, or I've helped other people go through this. I can relate to this. I'm the perfect one to guide you out of your problem and help facilitate that transformation for you. Then every story you tell within your presentation uses a clear storytelling framework that continually relates back to their problem and showcases how you can help. The problem that most speakers have is either it's just dry and boring. And I could have read that as a blog post. I did not need to put pants on for this, right? Like that. Oh my God, so much happens of that. Or the other one on the complete opposite side is that, yeah, you might be engaging, but you've been up there talking about yourself, and people talk and the whole thing is about their story, and there's no key takeaways for me. I'm sitting here and I might be genuinely interested in the story that you're telling me, but in the back of my mind, I'm always thinking, what does this have to do with me? So what? So what? And if you can give me the so what, you can give it to me multiple times. You can draw me along in my own story. So by the end, I feel equipped to transcend that problem. Then that is an engaging talk.
When we develop a marketing campaign for the author of a book, we always say that the positioning needs to be, what is the problem that the book solves? And then how do you solve it? And who are you as the author to be an expert? So let me throw that back at you, Aleya. You're the author of a new book, Spark the Stage. What is the problem? How do you solve it? And what is your expertise?
That's so good, Jen. I love a good table turning, right? So for me, the problem that Spark the Stage solves is self-doubt that keeps people out of the spotlight. Spark the Stage helps people discover how to turn their life experiences into a compelling message that captivates, motivates, and leaves a lasting impact so that they can overcome that fear. They can do what they always want to do. They want to inspire the audience. They want to help. They don't know how. And they can become confident and authentic, not cookie cutter, and reach the audiences and get the visibility that they've dreamed of. That's the point of Spark the Stage. The reason why I'm qualified is because I am an international award-winning professional speaker who commands at least 5 figures when I step on stage. Not only can you ask about me, go ahead and ask about me, because people will tell you that they love it. They love it. They love me on stage. They do. You can go to aleyaharris.com, read these lovely testimonials. But more importantly, I want you to talk to an audience member who's been there. The audience member that reached up afterwards and stood in line to talk to me, to hug me, and they were in tears because I gave them the aha moment to change their life. I gave them the words that they needed to talk to their spouse, even though the conversation was supposedly about marketing, right? I gave them the confidence to ask for that raise. I gave them the ability to change a family-owned business from the old way of doing it to a new way of doing it. And they wanted to come up to me afterwards and shake my hand. That's why I'm qualified to do what I do.
And with that, I am going to thank you. Thank you for spending time with me today. It's been a pleasure. It's inspiring and enjoyable. Have a great day.
Thank you, Jane. Thank you so much.